What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful trading day. There were some great trading opportunities. We're going to be breaking it all down, but I also wanted to have a little discussion today on probabilities and win rates and how that affects your profitability. All right. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. All right. So let me go ahead and tweet this out live now. Come learn trading math. Profit. Boom. All right. So who do we have in the building today? Who's here? We have Jonathan. What's going on, brother? Mike, what's going on? Roman in the building. Harina, Luca, Jan, what's going on? STK in the building. Ron, what's going on, brother? Sharky, Trading Wars Army. So we have some great Army members in the building today. What I want to do here is I am going to read a section from my book, the SPY Options Mastery book. I'm going to read through this part of the book here, and I'm going to show you some examples and talk about the mathematics behind trading. And really, when you think about it, trading is a math game, really is. All right. So Roger, what's going on? Breckenridge, Tan, what's going on? Cody, what's going on? Monique, what's going on? Hit me with a 1 if you guys are ready for this, and then I'm going to start going through this. Hi, Rich. Thank you for Apple today. Yes, trading was really good today. MU, Oracle, I will break them down right after we go through this, okay? All right. So this is the section from my book. I'm just going to read it, and I'm going to talk to you guys about my insights. So this by far is the most important section of the book. Remember this, everything works in the stock market, just not all the time. So that's the most important thing, because every strategy is going to work at some point, right? But you want something that's consistent. So you can trade RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, volume profile, and they all will win for a period of time and lose for a period of time. And this is the truth. And you can do a back test on any strategy. You're going to have winning and losing streaks. So instead, you should be focusing on what style or strategy will give you the best risk to reward. The higher your risk to reward, the less frequent you need to win in order to earn a profit. And that is the holy grail of trading right there. Okay, so this is the table for per 100 trades. Okay, so this is per 100 trades. You can see here, this is a risk to reward. So let's say each one of these is a multiple of $100. Okay, so 1.5 means on your winners you make $150, and on your losers you lose 100. 2 means when you win 200. 3 means when you win 300. 4 means when you win 400. And your losers are always going to be the same, which is $100. Okay. So if we look at this table here, guys, obviously the higher that we go up in the win rate, right? The higher we go up in the risk reward, right? The easier it is for us to make a profit. But if you think about this logically, the higher we go up on this table, the more it's going to take for us to the more distance we need to travel in order to get it, right? So let's just think about it like this. If you're risking $1 to make $4, right? You only need to win 21 out of 100 trades to make profit. And that seems really, really great, right? You only need to win 21 out of 100. But getting that $4 profit is a lot harder than it is getting like $1.50 in profit. So there's a scale here, and you need to find where you are on this scale. And the best thing for you to do is to have a summary and a tracker of your last 100 trades and see where you are. See what your average loser is and your average winner is, and then look at the multiple. How much bigger is your winner? Okay, and I'll tell you this right now. If your winners are not bigger than your loser, you're 100% losing money. Okay, like 99% you're losing money. Okay, so hit me with a 5 if you're following me so far. All right, hit me with a 5. And the sweet spot of trading that I found is you really want to be in between this 2 to 3 if possible. Okay, because 2 is a sweet spot because you only need to win 34 out of 100 trades, 34%. So if you win 34 out of 100, you're going to make a profit. And 2 to 1 on my setups, like if you're doing Fibonacci, you're doing inside bars, if you're doing like the Trading War setups, you can generally get 2 to 1. Okay. And there's ways to enhance your profitability by using tighter stop losses, which I probably won't talk about today because that's very advanced. But in general, we're going to look at some examples. You want to be somewhere here. And the only way you can get there, friends, is if you're tracking. Hit me with a 1 if you have a journal and you track all your trades. Hit me with a 2 if you don't. Honest question. All right. And I'm going to keep reading. So as you can clearly see, as the risk to reward increased, the required win rate goes down. This is what makes Fibonacci and trading wars patterns so great, as the risk to reward on the trades are far superior to most systems. That's what I trade for, guys. I don't care about being accurate. I care about making money. I came to this game to make money. I didn't come to this game to call a 2 cents increase on something and say it's a winner and make my ego feel good. I'm trying to make money every single day. So I don't mind if my win rate is really low, but if I'm getting profits at the end of the month, that's all that I care about. Okay. So if you're able to enter a Fibonacci retracement or a trading wars pattern setup and scale out to the measured move targets, you will likely earn a minimum of 2 to 3 R depending on if you use limit or candlestick entry. So this little part here, the rest of it is more focused on the book. So if you like that, if you think that's, something you're missing in your trading, definitely grab a copy of my book, guys. I'm very thorough about this. I didn't play games with this at all. Okay. So there we go. There we go, guys. So 1 sec. Let me just switch over to the other screen now. Then I'll share it with you guys again. Boom. So that's where you really want to be, guys. You want to be in that sweet zone of 2 to 1 on average. And that is going to ensure that if you get a 34 out of 100 win rate, guys, 34 out of 100 winning trades, you're going to make a profit. So my win rate this year has been close to 71%. And I track it every single day. I know my numbers and I know I know where I have to be and in order to make money. And you need to get to that stage too. And when you start thinking like that, you're going to be less attached to the trade and you're going to always be looking for good deals. Fib is not always an indicator to go long. No, there are many ways to use the fib. You can go short, you can go long. There's many ways. Check out my fib book if you don't have it yet. I think you need to take a look at that. All right, so let's go ahead here and let's look at SPY. Okay, let's look at SPY right now and let's talk about the trades that I took today. And then we have a lot of charts to break down. We had some great winners today and we're gonna keep going from there. All right. So boom. So here we go on SPY. So what I'm going to show you guys right now is what we call the previous day's range Fibonacci. And this is something I use all the time. So I'm going to go ahead here and draw the Fibonacci from the low to the high. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Discord and we're going to talk about everything that happened today. 2 trades, 2 winners. Very, very clean. All right. So the first thing that we had here, guys, is we opened right in the middle of the range. And I decided I would not take an opening range breakout, because if we open in the middle of the range, that's telling me that we're in like a little bit of balance. We don't have a particular individual that's trapped. So I went ahead and not take the opening range breakout. So you could see right here, we started off right away on the 50, right? Where we held it. So the areas that I was watching to go long was the 618 right here. And you can see that I wrote here, I'm watching 430.95 for a long play. If we get there, that is the 618, because just based on the way that I'm looking at the chart, we have a gap that's right around the 618. So that would be a great entry for a trade, but we actually ended up getting this inside bar right away. So this inside bar was my first trade on the day, the first signal for me. And all I did was I played it very neutral. If it broke the high, go long. If it broke the low, go short. And, let me draw the lines for you so you guys can see it clearly. So here's the high and here's the low, all right? And what happened here, guys, is we broke the high and we got filled long, bam. So we had an exceptional big play there. So you could see right here, I went long at 940, very beautiful new high, scale out, cover more. I'm out almost all, just have a runner left who's banking with me. So we did really well right off of that trade. You could see it's about double the size of this candle. We pushed a little bit higher there, guys. Very, very clean. Okay. So if you just think about it from a candlestick perspective, right? We are risking a candle here and we're making about 3 or 4 candles depending on how you scale up. All right. Hit me with a 5 if you followed me on the first trade. Okay. So that was the first trade, opening range breakout. Very, very clean. And then the next trade I took was the automated trigger trade. And these trigger trades have been doing very, very well here, guys. And let me go ahead and show you. So the plan here for the trigger was 436.16. I'm very impressed with them. They've been doing really well, guys. I'm very impressed. So we can go here and we can say 44.36.16, and the stop was 433.33, 433.33, and the profit target was 438.87. And you could see that we did this trade yesterday as well. We took a trigger short, and we were able to capitalize on that as well. So check out this, what happens here, guys. Remember, I have the 618, which was right here. Let me draw it back. So the 618 was right around here. Okay, so we pulled back a little bit here, came down, made like this little double bottom, and then we popped up. So here is the entry right here where I'm looking to go long, right on that green line. Okay, so let me just zoom out a little bit there, and then we went boom. Okay, so we started consolidating, then there, boom, we got filled, pushed up, started consolidate a bit, and then started to push, finally hitting targets near the end of the day, right at 210. So those were the only trades that I took today, and thankfully I'm back on the winning streak. So SPY trigger long right here. How's that trigger long doing? Boom. So that was a nice one. So we did really, really well today. No complaints. Just taking a time, taking whatever the market gives to us, and taking one day at a time. So those are my two trades right there. I'm going to show you something on the 15-minute chart because a lot of people in the room were saying how the 15-minute chart was really good today. So hit me with a 3 if you followed me there. So those are the two trades that I was focusing on today in SPY. I took a bunch of other trades today on some stocks, and I'm going to show you that as well. Okay. I have a jam-packed stream today. All right, great. So if we go over the 15-minute chart, well, we had some signals that came later in the day. We had some inside bars later in the day, and these were really nice because just taking the break above the high, you could see it broke the high, boom, boom, nice little squeeze into the end of the day. So for those, you had to be really patient. If we look at the 1 hour, because that's another one we focus on, there was nothing. And then some members are looking at the 30 as well. So the 30-minute, we had a nice outside bar earlier on in the day, and then we had that there. So the fractal style of trading, you can apply it to any time frame. And even when I'm done trading, there's always going to be more opportunities, right? So like, look at these opportunities. These are holy grails. Okay. Those are advanced patterns, very powerful. And then this is what we call a double inside bar. So there were so many ways to trade. And that's why I went ahead and like, I have a community here because I just want people to take good risk to reward trades. That's it. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about coming to the community and building good habits, taking trades that are not based on emotion, but they're based on some type of systematic approach. You have a good risk to reward, and that's really what trading comes down to. Otherwise, you're pretty much gambling, and you might as well just have a better time going to Las Vegas. Okay, so let's go now. Let's look at the rest of the trade. So we had yesterday, we had what was our lineup? So we had Oracle, MU, Apple, and Microsoft, I believe. Let me see. So for anybody in the stock room, I post the trading plans every day. So we had Apple, Microsoft, MU, Oracle, Verizon. So those are the 5 with the trading plans here. I'm just going to go through them briefly, guys. So right here, Oracle filled us right in the morning. So Oracle filled us right here on this candle, and it just exploded. So Oracle was a beautiful one. MU, another beautiful one. Opening range breakout, extremely well. Like today, the system was 100% like beautiful because everything just hit, bam, bam, bam. Apple came online a little bit later. So I was able to get into Apple a little bit later on in the day. We had that breakout a little bit later. So I didn't make a lot, but I made something. And then we had Microsoft. So Microsoft, same thing. It came online a little bit later in the day. So those are the ones that I really focused on. Oracle was the beauty of the day. And I know a lot of people did really well. Like Oracle was it just filled the entry and it just went. Let's look at the entry on Oracle. It was 76.41. So let me go ahead and just draw that. So these ones, you can automate them and you can have them in the broker the night before, so you don't have to worry. So there we go, guys. So boom. So pretty, like almost catching the low of the day. And it was really, really nice right there. So 76.41, bam, exceptional, beautiful play. Yeah, so those are the stocks. I did take a midday trade on AT&T, which was a loser. So we took T. We went short right up here near this. We were trying to look for a butterfly here, but we just ended up getting squeezed. So we ended up losing there on AT&T. I don't even know why we ended up taking this one. I think I hate this name, but we lost a bit on it. So it is what it is. Yeah, so there we go. That's my trading recap. A lot of trades today. And if we go back and take a look at SPY, so remember we were battling with that weekly high, right? And the bulls definitely stepped in today. There was, a little bit of news from, the Fed or whatnot, but that doesn't matter here. We did make a new weekly high. And right now, we are really pressing up against these fibs. So tomorrow is going to be a very critical day. You could see it right here. This is the bigger leg, but the sequence leg is right here. You could see we're right up near the 618, and we got a little bit of a rejection already. So we're going to see how that plays out for the rest of the week. That's very important. But from a day trading perspective, guys, we just wait for the open, and then we assess the situation, and then we take the best trades that we can, and we live with the results. All right. And some months are going to be better than others, but the goal is every month to try to make some profit. It's not about being perfect. It's about making some profit, and you can grow your account, and then you can increase your risk, and you can keep building and building and building. All right. So hit me with a 4 for the 4 horsemen. Hit me with a 4 if you enjoyed that recap and it made sense to you. All right. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and please write down your journal and figure out what your risk to reward is, and figure out what you really are in that bucket that I showed you in the buckets, right? Are you a 1-to-1, 1.5, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1? Where are you, so that you can better understand how much trades you need to win in order to make money? And I'm I'm at like trade 87 or 88 in the 100 trade challenge, and like I said, the win rate was like 70%, 71 or something like that. And I'm gonna find a way to release the. I might do like a little seminar or something, and I'm gonna show you guys the 100 trades that I took and how they went and everything like that. And the 100 trades that I took, I decided to use the trigger method. So I did all trigger trades, the ones that I teach you guys based on the breakout method. Okay, so that's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, otherwise than that, guys, thank you very much for your time. I'm much appreciated, my friends. And probably will try to be doing a little bit more of content on YouTube. Anyone in the Trading Wars Army with the green in their name, if you have a chart request, please go ahead, throw it out at me. And remember, this Sunday, we're doing a giveaway. Okay. And the giveaways, the Trading Wars Army members have a special giveaway just for them for the support that they do. So I appreciate you guys. And if not, guys, check me out at tradingwars.com. You know where I am. You know I got my 3 beautiful books. And if you get any one of the books, you get 1 month for free. You can trade with me tomorrow if you like what I do. Okay. So what do we have? Nvidia from Jonathan. What's going on? So Nvidia was a little bit weaker than some of these names today. If we go ahead and we take a fib from this high to low here, you could see that we're actually like pressed up on that 618. We already rejected it, and we're still rejecting it. So it's in a very critical time here for Nvidia. If we start to break these lows, we could definitely roll over more. So be a little bit careful, I would say. EA, beautiful holy grail right there. Love that setup going into tomorrow. That's a very nice one. Adriana, thank you very much. When was the last time we had a holy grail here on EA? We had one back here, which didn't really lead to much. So the thing about EA is it kind of trades in a range, like a box. It doesn't really have these very good trends, but still the holy grail pattern is always a great pattern to trade with. Okay. All right. Let's do Tesla for this brother here, Gabrielle. Tesla, I would say the same thing. We have these important Fibonacci's that are coming up right here. So this one is, Tesla's been a lot more powerful than the other names. But if SPY, if we start to move the other way, definitely be careful with Tesla here. We're up against these resistance here. You could see this was around the 786, and this could just be a potential retracement here, something like this, like that. And then from there, we can go higher or we can go lower depending on the strength of the algorithm. So I would just be a little bit careful. What I do like here is that we did break the low. You see, we broke the low of the first and then we pop back up. So that's generally a bullish candle there. So keep eyes on that. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Trying my best to keep going and doing these streams and just keep educating you guys to the best of my ability. Hope you help you guys in your trading journey. Really appreciate you guys very much. Please go ahead and leave a comment. If you leave a comment on any of my videos, you have a chance to win a giveaway. We do giveaways every Sunday. So leave a comment. All right. Let me know where you are, guys, with the risk to reward. I'm very interested to see what number are you at. Are you a 1-to-1? Are you a 2-to-1, 3-to-1? And if you don't know what your risk to reward is, that's fine. Go ahead and write that down. Maybe I can do another stream on how you do the calculations. All right. For some of you that are not sure how to do the calculations, I can do another stream on this, like, the way to calculate it. Okay. I can do another stream on that to help show you guys how to do that. But yeah, otherwise than that, thank you very much for your time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.